Lifers and loved ones, welcome back to the channel. This is Biz of Biz Lifestyle, and as always, plans being laid, no games being played, money being made, and bills being paid as always, and we are vibing today. All right, we are vibing. It is a beautiful day. So as I was sitting outside chilling and reflecting, I decided to jump in front of the camera for inspiration, motivation, and just to share some perspective, give and receive love in a healthy way. So let's jump right into the topic. What people think of you, it's none of your business. What people feel about us, it's none of our business for real. Allow me to explain. I'm in a season right now where it's time for new standards, and I'm doing a lot of reflecting, shadow work, self-improvement, taking accountability, taking inventory on relationships and whatnot. And I think that's important to do when you want to be a solid individual, not flawless or not perfect, but to be a solid individual, you have got to be able to hold yourself accountable. Can't nobody get me together like me and like God, you dig? That's facts. But feedback is important, and I take it into consideration, especially when it's coming from people that I respect and that I value. But I'm definitely a humble individual who can admit when they're wrong, and it happens every now and then, you know what I mean? But from time to time, I'll experience energy that feels counterintuitive to me and that feels foreign. Let me know down in the comment section if that's something you can relate to. Like sometimes as you're moving throughout the world, you're interacting with people, you'll feel energy that just ain't quite sitting right with you. Let me know. Let me know if this resonates. So it's been my experience where, as long as you're loving yourself and you're accepting yourself, even with your flaws as you're trying to work to do better, if you're living in your truth, the truth will be revealed to you. What's really for you and what's honest and what's real, God and the universe will let you see that. You don't have to come outside of your character. You don't have to be a combative or nasty individual. You can keep your hands clean spiritually, but walking in yourself and living in your truth will show you what is for you. And that's been my experience. And also a lot of times when people aren't whole within themselves, or if they have things that they're struggling with or dealing with, sometimes they'll project that energy outward onto you, which is why it feels foreign, because it's not yours. Or, they're not going to be able to see your vision, or support your growth or where it is that you're looking to go if they don't have vision for themselves, or if they're not walking in their own purpose. That's just simple math. If they're not loving themselves, it's going to make it quite difficult for them to be able to give and receive love to us in a way that's healthy. So I try to keep that in mind too, and I always love on people, even if I have to do it from a distance. You understand? So from time to time, I'll get the, oh, you're nothing like I thought you would be, or you're nothing like so-and-so said. You know what I mean? So, and I try to stay, humble and stay positive within that. But when I hear stuff like that within a conversation, that basically lets me know I may be interacting right now with an individual who looks to gain insight based on other people's experiences, not knowing the full story, or without having been there to know everything that happened. Then you're basically making a judgment about me based on someone else's experience with me, which is why I'm a firm believer, and I'm always going to deal with you based on the energy that you give me. And I would ask that you always deal with me based on the energy that I give you, because without being there, like I said, it's secondhand. You'll never know, because either at the time, either one of the parties involved may have felt like that was the energy that was warranted based on the situation, or that encounter may have been inspiration for somebody to change their ways a bit, and want to go better and handle a situation better. So just keep that in mind. People can make change, and we don't want to block any blessings out here by putting somebody in a box or assuming that they're going to be like someone else said, without ever having given them an opportunity to show us who they are. So that's something that I think about as well. And just know that you're beautiful, like you're worthwhile, and you do have something to contribute. And other people are not going to always see that vision. They're not going to always see where it is that you're looking to go, and that's okay. Again, that's between you, the universe, and the God you serve. Just keep doing the work. Stay true to yourself. Be you, and never let anyone else define you. The same way, what people are doing in their personal relationships or how they spend their money is none of our business. What people feel about you is none of your business. Put things in God's hands. Let Him work it out. Let Him deal with it, and He'll show you the truth. And that way, if you need to give someone, again, your healthy distance, you could do it with grace, and you don't even have to necessarily announce it. You can just give it that distance, move on, because nothing happens to us. Everything happens for our good, and everything that's for us is for us, and nothing will stop that. It will come back around. Some people call that karma. Some people call it reciprocity. But for me, that's just good energy. Whatever you put out, eventually, it will come back to you for better or for worse. So we'll just continue working on ourselves and looking to move forward. And I think that's a beautiful thing, man. Let's love on one another. We are building community. If you have any specific questions, feel free to drop it down in the comment section. If you want to continue to expound on the conversation, let's do it. Feel free to ask a question or drop a line at askbizlifestyle@gmail.com. That is askbizlifestyle@gmail.com. And I'm here for you. As always, much appreciation. I'm going to continue to sit outside, soak up the rays, and sip my green juice. Cheers.